made me want to do it was when I saw you post your class.
Right.
So I wanted to talk about that and give the audience, I guess some more insight on it, and so that they can like see what you would be talking about in the class and what they'll learn from it. You feel me? So
Right.
yeah, we can start it off like that, bro. Cause I got some ideas the way we can go
Right.
with it.
Shoot. As a matter of fact, let me show you this real quick. I just kind of sum it up with
Let me
this.
not be country. Y'all, welcome to the Tremaine Talks podcast, and I have a awesome guest today, my brother Inyarachaa. Many of y'all should know him. And if y'all
Yes,
don't,
sir.
you'll get to know him.
Yes, sir.
For the people that don't know you, bro, what's something they can look forward to learning from you?
Man, I'll be honest. Hold on. This time. I'll be honest with you. The fact that I'm a jack of all trades, that's a hard question to answer because they can learn many different things. You know what I'm saying? You can learn if you want to learn about gardening, I could teach about that. Like if you want to learn about just spiritual, like how to, I guess you could say, work through your trauma, like, just how to get more into that space where you and the Most High are aligned, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like all that, like meditation, whatever, like scriptures. I can teach you so many different things, man. So I think the biggest thing though is just um I don't know. I guess I don't even know, bro. I can't. To be
Because it's
honest, I
so
don't know.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a struggle. It's a struggle because I mean, I even struggle with that myself, like trying to find a lane that I want to be in, and like I guess like trying to find my niche.
Do you feel like
Yeah,
so are you a good multitasker?
yeah, I do a lot of stuff at one time, y'all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the total opposite.
For real.
Yeah. I'm the total opposite. Uh maybe 2 weeks ago I felt like that. Like I had a lot I want to do, but
Hmm.
I ain't know where to start.
Mm,
So my word for this year was organization. To
right.
have everything organized like in all aspects. But it's like what you want to do first, you know what I'm saying? I was doing the juicing and
Hmm.
then got the studio, and then so my cousin called me during the time I was feeling like this, and she said, I had a dream about you last night. And she said you were just walking, picking up stuff and putting it down. You were picking up this and
Mm.
putting it down. And she said, I was coming behind you, just picking it up. Like, what is he doing? She said, you over there scatterbrain? I was like,
No.
oh man. I was like, yeah, that was going on. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to go and pray about it, bro. And I had to stick, like that's why I'm sticking to this now. You feel me? So like I gotta focus on this right now. But it like now people still hit me up like, bro, what did you say? We need
Yeah.
juice. It's like, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like you said though, like you said organizing,
Yep.
but I would even go as far as to say prioritizing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got the juicing and you want to make that like a legit business, right? So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I guess it's a matter of just sitting down, bro, and writing everything out and creating like a formula, or not even a formula, but a schedule for yourself. Like, okay, boom, on Monday, this is all I'm gonna focus on. Tuesday, this is what I'm gonna focus on. So I feel like that's something I got better at too, is prioritizing and organizing since I stopped working.
Yeah.
Because when I was working, I was just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah,
You said
everything
something
cool
here.
now.
Working.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what I had asked you? I asked you about the class. Okay. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
how long would you say you've been gardening?
Sure, since 2019.
2019.
No, yeah, 2019.
2019. Man, it's a
Mm-hmm.
scripture. Okay, I gotta bring this up. It's a scripture came to me when I was thinking about like us doing this, and I was like, bro, you took this one and like put it on your shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and when I read it, I think you'll resonate with it. And it's Genesis chapter 1:26, and God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." And I felt like you took like that dominion part and placed it into your world. You know what I'm saying? And actually
Mm.
applied that specific scripture.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's honestly like with all the scriptures. I ain't gonna say all of them, but like that's one thing I try to do, bro, is practice what I learn, and for years that's what I've been trying to like push through the music and through like all the content, is just to show people like, listen, we can't just read these things and just to be reading it. Like, we at some point we got to take what we read, what we learn, and start incorporating it into our lives. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that one scripture. I can't remember. I think it's. I'm paraphrasing, right? So it says, "In your lands of captivities, build yourself houses, create gardens for yourself, and something along those lines. Take care of your families
That's
and all
Jeremiah.
that." Jeremiah.
Yeah, it sound like the book of Jeremiah.
Yeah, I think
Sound
that's
like
what it's saying. Yeah. But nah, man, like I say, it's just some things you read, you be like, yeah, go on, do that.
yeah. But it took you some planning though.
Hmm. It took planning, but I think
Discipline.
the main thing, it took me to shift my mindset. You know what I'm saying? Everything starts in the mind. So once I I started having those thoughts of like, okay, I want to do this, and I'm for real about it, I just started planning from there. Like, I'm like, okay, I need to get out of the situation that I'm in order for me to do all that, right? So I had to go from the post office, and when the opportunity came about, that's when my wife got pregnant with my second son, and they give you a six week leave to take care of the baby and the wife. So I was just like, boom, they gonna give me 6 weeks off. Why not go and get my CDL license? Because I know becoming a truck driver, because I had already been talking to my brother, and he was like, bro, you need to start driving trucks, bro. Like, what you making every 2 weeks, you'll make every week. You feel me? So I was like, all right. And I just bit that bullet. And I'm just like, give me 6 weeks off. I told my wife, I said, I need to do this. You feel me? Just trust me on it. And that was a sacrifice too. You feel me? Because she was gonna be here with the baby, both my boys. She was gonna need a little help or whatever. So, but I told her, just go, you're gonna be at your you can go over your mama house. We can set something up, right, where you can get help while I'm gone. So I would left, went to Arkansas. I was in Arkansas for 6 weeks, no, 5 weeks, and got my CDL. And yeah, that's how it happened, bro. I just had to put myself in another situation that was gonna, you know, make that happen for me.
What year this was?
2019.
It was okay. So, do you think what you think that hit you and made you like, all right, I know I got to stick to this? Because you know how sometimes you got people that'll say one thing and they don't do it, put the
Hmm.
action behind it. What you think just made you stay on that path?
Man, it sounds crazy every time I say that, bro. I saw it coming. Like everything that's happening now, I saw it coming. I just paid attention to the signs. And I kept telling my wife, I said, listen, man, it gonna get crazy. Everything's sweet right now, but I don't wanna keep staying in this house that we in right now. Like, yeah, we paying $1,200 a month in mortgage. We got our utilities that we paying, car note, all these different things, right? And it was cool. But I told her, I was like, it's gonna come a time where it's gonna get harder and harder and harder to keep up. You feel me? And then like with my situation, I always told my wife that I didn't want her to go outside the house and work. You feel me? Like she didn't have to do that. That I'll take care of all that. But so yeah, that's what it was, bro. It's like I got to thinking about all that, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta make that happen.
Yeah. So since you said that, we could go switch to the dynamic of the convo to basically the spiritual aspect of things, right? Cause drop visions. You dropped that like right after you had the actual dreams, or was it like what was the time span it was from when you dropped that song to when you actually?
I had the dreams in 2013, 2014, somewhere around that time, because I was still in Alabama,
Yeah,
and I had my own apartment and everything. And boy, I remember it like it was yesterday, boy. I'm talking about the jump was so crazy. I was in the apartment, and yeah, I had that dream, and I woke up in like sweat, bro. I was just like it felt so real. I was exhausted, I was tired, like I had been running. It was crazy. But anyway, yeah, I had that dream in 2013, 2014. So like, yeah, when I put visions together, because that's what I used to do that with my albums, where I come up with a concept and then all the songs will be based around that. So with visions, yeah, I just wanted to speak on the dreams I was having. Yo.
yeah. Boy, when I remember I first heard, cause it's like throughout. I guess with me coming up, I used to hear people talk about things, and you'll hear people be like, "Oh, them just conspiracy theories. They don't be, you know what I'm saying." Fast forward to
Mm-hmm.
now, you
Mm.
know, they feel like, okay, these folk know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when I heard it, bro, it clicked something in me. Like, man, it made me want to go deeper into it,
Right.
and, learn more about it. And but I was one of the ones that was still like hearing about it, but pushing it to the side. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? And today, bro, it's like I'm just seeing so many people that's doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And it's like the world today got this, I say like a snake around it, right? Like I think you
Mm-hmm.
said something like that one time, like the rope getting tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it like you it's like you want them to get it, But it like you just gotta, man, keep it moving and control what you can control.
Yep.
For
You
real, bro.
got you got to. I
So
mean, everybody got their timing,
yeah, true. That's true.
you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
gotta I say, bro, it's just one of them situations where as somebody who can see, you be wanting folks bad like to wake up
Yep.
and to see it. But see, we live in a different day and age where like people nowadays, bro, when you prophesying, like, and I'm for real, like prophesying, they don't take you serious. Even if you are right, they they be stuck in denial. It's like they ignore what they're seeing with their actual eyes. You feel me? And it's like because it's you, they don't want to give you the credit for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But I look back in like ancient times and I saw like people who was prophesying and stuff. Yeah, like even though, ain't nothing new under the sun. So I'm pretty
Right.
sure they were like treated the same way. But
Yeah.
what I do notice is like back then, people were more serious about spiritual things. Like it was a way of life to them. You feel me? So if like somebody was a prophet, they took care of that person because they were like, man, he could see, she could see.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's not like that now. They wanna kill us and call us crazy
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, it was more respect. A lot more
Yeah.
respect. Cause it took me back to even when we were coming up, like it may seem simple, but like when we used to ride past the church, right?
hmm
We used to turn the music down. So
Yeah.
what we were
Yeah.
listening to. Man, we used to turn the music down all the way to zero until we get past. Now we're gonna turn it back.
Yep.
But it
Yep.
just like you said, it's a respect thing. You feel me? But it like now,
hmm
it different, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it different. It's
It's
different.
not respected. The people are not protected.
Yeah,
It's not like I said, it used to be tribal. Like we used to be tribal with it. And it's just different, bro. It's
yeah.
crazy.
So like we can speak to the ones that are trying, the ones that are listening and paying attention. Um, and they see that you are lending out, you've been passing out your information, everything you find out about, you spread it. So it ain't like you withholding anything. Um,
Right.
we could talk about the class, bro, with you moving off grid. So for the people that don't know, when did you purchase your land and the purchasing it, how long it took you to build your home?
Um, man, if I'm being completely transparent with you, the land, how we went about getting it, um, okay, so when I moved to Oklahoma, like I want to say I was here for 2 years. Let me see, 2016. I got here in 2016, 2017, 2018. I want to say around 2018, 2019 is when I was doing some videos on YouTube and this dude wrote me in the comments, right? He my homeboy, but I'm just saying at the time, like who it is. So he wrote me in the comments. He was just like, "Hey, you live in OKC? I see that you got the Oklahoma hat on." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm here." And he was like, "That's what's up, man. We need to link up." Da 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 da. So turns out that the guy went to school with my wife. He grew up on the street called Thomas Drive, right? So my name Thomas. That's I'm just trying to show you the
Yeah, yeah,
correlation.
yeah,
So like hit me up, we started talking, and he just like, man, look, man, like, I'm into the whole prepper like thing, the off grid thing, or whatever, whatever. And I just got some land, um, and I want to share it with y'all. right? So I'm like, okay, because around that time, that's when it started to click for me. Like, I want to do something. Either I want to get some land, or I just want to, leave the country, do something.
Yeah.
So, but when I crossed paths with him, he was like, "Yeah, man, we got some land. I want to share it with you. You know, you can use it for whatever you want to use it for." So after he said that, I was like, "Let's link up." And I think the very first time we linked up is that on that video that I got on my Instagram page. It's on my YouTube too, but if you go all the way down, it's the very first video. I think on my YouTube, I titled it, Are you ready to disconnect?" Something. I had a drone following me, but that was the very first time that me and him linked up. Is in that video. And so after that, bro, what we did was, to make a long story short, what we did was we split the land, right? So I got my name on the deed, right? We splitting it up 7.5, 7.5. And so that's how the land came about, right? But he found it on a website called Acre Value.
Okay.
And on that website, it shows you, like, once you create a profile, it shows you like all the different plots of land and who own that land, right? It shows you if they selling it or whatever. They show you private sellers. It show you a lot of stuff, and that's one of the websites that I put out in the class.
Acre value.
Yep, acrevalue.com. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that's how the land came about. So after we kind of got that situated, then that's when I was just like, yeah, let me start building something, bro. Cause as soon as I stepped foot on the land, I had a vision. Like, everything started coming to me. I'm like, okay, boom. I want to put something right here. I want to put something right there. I want to clear out that little space right there. Like, I'm telling you, like, just being on the land, all that came to me. And so I just started working towards it, man. Like, I didn't have a plan for real, bro. Like, it just seemed like God gave me a blank canvas and just said, create.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? How it came about.
Yeah. And you just went full force in.
Yep. I watched hella YouTube videos, boy, out there on that road.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I ain't know, cause you gotta think about it. Before that, I ain't know nothing about building. I ain't know nothing about tools outside of a hammer and a screwdriver.
Mm.
I ain't know nothing about like nail guns. I ain't none of that. So even like with wood, 2x4s, 2x6s, you feel me? Like, I ain't know what none of that was. Um, Even like when they say 16 on center, 16 inches on center, that's like, when you building a wall, right? So you start on one end, then you go 16 inches. Boom, boom, 16 inches,
Oh, okay.
right? Yeah, so it's like all the math and stuff like that. So I had to learn all that stuff. I had to learn the terminology. It was a lot, bro.
Yeah. I feel like you were spiritually, like you had to be in alignment for that to just
Mm-hmm.
drop on you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because you got to think about it. Around that time, I had dropped Journey. Stop. I dropped Journey 4.
Okay.
That's when I was introducing the metaphysical or the esoteric stuff. And yeah, so it was around that time. I was locked in.
Yeah. So and you said it was 2019.
19. Mm-hmm.
You left what year you left Montgomery?
2016.
2016. So
Mm-hmm.
you stopped the secular music before that, right?
Yeah. I stopped secular music in 2013, 2014, somewhere around that time.
Yeah.
Cause even when I woke up, I was still making secular or worldly music, but I was transitioning.
In the
Yeah,
process.
yeah. So
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah. So you just took to them. You got the land. You started thinking about building a tiny home, right?
Hmm.
Watch the videos on YouTube. And even though you still adding on to it, was the house like set so y'all can like move in?
2022.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started working on it in 2021. So just to create a timeline for you. So 2019, 2020 is when we first started to, like, we was introduced to the land, or we were blessed with the land. And then after doing a lot of planning, praying, meditating, um shoot, I ain't start building until 2021. You feel me? So like it took a year and a half for me to do it. Yeah.
So you had to go like in study mode.
Yeah. No, well, I was doing everything in real time. Like I was, say for an example, right? Those concrete piers that I put in the ground. Um, so after I was watching some channels on YouTube, and it was this one dude, he did his the exact same way. And I was like, man, I want to do mine just like that. Cause I seen different kind. People were doing the piers. Some people were doing them with the poured concrete, just the flat all over. So, but I was like, nah, that's gonna be too expensive if I do it like that. I had to do things that were, that fit within my budget,
Okay.
that made sense
Yeah.
financially wise. So
Yeah.
um yeah, I went with the concrete piers. I watched videos on how to mix concrete, how to, cure it, how to strengthen it with the rebar. Um and so boom, I learned about that and I did that. So the next step was to drill these little things that go on top of the piers, right? That holds the wood. I forget what you call them, but so like I say, every single thing I was doing, I was learning as I went.
Okay. Yeah.
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 That's
Yup.
crazy. That's crazy. In a great way though, you know what I'm saying? Like how you said,
Yeah.
because you will see it and then I don't feel go try this. Cause I know it was
Yeah.
trial and error in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Yeah.
Boy, I shot myself in the hand a couple times with a nail gun.
Yeah.
I wasn't wearing no safety glasses. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like when
Yeah.
people talk to me about that junk,
Yeah.
like I was really out there. I remember I had my nail gun, and this was I was building my porch, and I was putting the wood together, bro, and my crazy self, like I'm this close to the wood because I'm trying to like get it right. I had my nail gun and I had it just like this, and I like boom, man. As soon as I shot that mud piece of wood by that big, went in my eye, bro. Man, I was out there screaming, boy. I was like, oh, I cannot get it. I can't get it out, bro. It was like crazy.
Man, you know
I
some
had,
people give up after that.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Man.
I had to dig into my eye. I had to like pull my eye out, and I had
Yeah.
to like go down and get that mug, bro. That's
Yeah.
how bad it, cause it wouldn't just come out.
Man. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, that's that
I
part of
don't
the
know.
process though.
I don't know if you can see. You probably can't. Oh, you can see it a little bit. Hold on. All right. You see, I think that was it right there. The nail, I shot myself.
Mm-hmm.
It went in this way and
Mm.
came out
On that
right
side.
there. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, see? So and that's why I got you like, asking you about the process because so people just can see, even though you didn't show videos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, people my PE teacher used to be like, we the show me generation. So
Yeah.
you
Yep.
just like you just gotta show because a lot of people say they want to do it and you have people that's out here willing to teach you and show you.
Hmm.
So now it's just the doing.
That's the hardest part. Getting
Yeah.
started.
Yep. Just the doing. And then starting and like completing it, not,
Mhm.
starting and backing
Cause,
away from it.
'Cause that's the whole process is hard. Getting started is hard, but then once you get started, it's just like working out. You know what I'm saying? Like once you feel that soreness, you be like, ooh. But then if you can manage to get through that and just understand that this is a part of the process,
Yep.
right? Pain comes with it. Like struggle, like all that comes with it.
Yep.
But I feel like all of it is a teacher though.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and you ain't gonna get that instant result.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm I'm
Nope.
I'm learning that now. When I went this morning, like, and then it's like you get them time where you don't feel like it, but you still got to push yourself, bro. You still got
Yeah.
to get up and go. You still got to get up and do it because you got to think of the long term.
Hmm.
What's your end goal?
I'll tell you what helped me get through it or push through it. And this ain't nothing that started with the land. This started like years ago when I was in Alabama working at Hyundai, working them 10 to 12 hour shifts. Well, no, we work 8, but they always asked us if we want to work
Stay over.
overtime,
Yeah.
another 4 hours. And like, bro, BS you not, like, I used to always say to myself, if my ancestors did it, I can do it. If my ancestors did it, I can do it. I just used to say that to myself all the time, no matter what it was. And I'm just like, boy, they were strong. They were strong. They were resilient. And so I gotta be the same way. And that's what helped me with a lot of things,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That hit me at times. See, and it hit me like now I'm realizing why God brought me back. You know what I'm saying? Because when I came back, I went. I told you to my family, the land
Hmm.
down there, and it's just like, dang, bro, granddaddy did all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The barn, the lake, like he had to cut it. He had the tractor. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And back then he was, he had the pigs and hogs. He used to have to kill them and cook
Yeah.
them, but he was doing all that. And I remember my grandma had us peeling them peas. Got to
Yeah.
peel them peas, but it like that's what we need to get back to. A
Yeah.
lot of us need to get back to it. And like you said one time, the city made us lazy. Bro.
Yeah.
That's just the truth. The city that made a lot of people lazy to like, especially some of us from the country, we'll forget that we came from the country. Been in the
Hmm.
city for so long, man.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
It'll do that to you. I mean, when they introduce convenience,
Mhm.
like for an example, the microwave. And if you notice, if we can go real deep with this, if you notice with the microwave, bro, like everything they was introducing to us, like technology wise, was a weapon. You feel me? Like the microwaves are cooking people, like the radiation that it give off and
Yep,
everything like that. When the way we used to do it, we used to use ovens.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? We used to warm food up, outside using the elements and everything. And they moved us from everything that's natural to everything unnatural.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Knowing, and it's like realizing like, ooh, we could capitalize off this.
Hmm.
Ooh, and we gonna depopulate off this. For real, for
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
So yeah, man, it's what we up against. And
right.
some people think you crazy if you speak against
It is what it is.
facts.
Shoot.
Facts. I'm telling you. So with the class, how much are sessions?
20, I want to say 20 or 25. I can't, let me see. I think it's 20. Hold on.
Which is real cheap.
Yeah, it's 20 for each class and for what I'm providing, right? So let me show you something real quick because I believe it'll let me share on your screen. I just want to, that's what's so good about these platforms too. They let you share your screen. So I want you to see this real quick. Okay. Couple things. Now, you see this?
Okay.
So, so look at this. So, class one, what I went over last week, how to find cheap land for off-grid living. So I talk about like, all that. And in this class, I'll walk you through how to buy land and everything like that. So these are all the things I touch on: land assets, water, timber, minerals, importance of a survey, using a real estate attorney, reality of a grandfather clause, a loyal title, perk test, showing you all the red flags, right? So look at this. Hold on real quick. Let me blow that back up. This is what I show in the actual class. Let me see. You see this? So,
Okay.
okay. So that's the website. Let me see. Is it? Oh, it's not. It's not showing on here. Hold on 1 second. My bad. Is it still sharing?
Yeah, it's still sharing. And for the people that's on audio, he just showing a presentation that he got set up for the class.
You see this?
Yeah. What to look
So
for when
this,
buying land.
yeah. So this is what I show everybody. To make a checklist of, your climate. Look for the climate, the geography, water. Gotta have water on it. Um, if it don't have water, then you have to think about alternative ways of, collecting water. Um, social and economic access and circulation. Access is a big one too. I talk about because you need good access to your land. If you can't get to your land, then it's gonna be
Yeah.
be a problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Vegetation and wildlife.
And and
You
and,
know,
and that's bro, that's really a good amount you learning for the first class.
bro, they ain't even man.
Looking at the
That
presentation.
that's why I say if you watch my presentations before, this ain't gonna be nothing. It ain't gonna be no different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you go in
You
depth.
know,
You go in depth with your
right?
yeah. And you make sure that anybody can understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a kid can learn it.
Yep.
For real, for real. So it's really on those if they're serious, yeah, bro, y'all can hit them up. Instagram, email, uh yeah, they can reach you.
Um. Shoot. That's all. Instagram, TikTok,
Yeah.
and YouTube. It's all under the same thing. And y'all official underscore Inyarachaa. Um, but yeah.
Yeah. Telling y'all. See, I'm trying to stick to the talking about the land, cause listen here, y'all, I done learned a lot just based off with man, music, spirituality, man, land, finding land. Cause look, I ain't know what a perk test was when we was out there looking at the land. I was, man, and I ain't
Yeah.
know the price of it, and what they had
Yeah.
to do to dig and how far. And sometimes they'll charge, I guess, on the how far they have to dig.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ain't
It's
know
crazy.
I ain't know none of that, man.
But it's good that so did they actually do it? They did the perk test?
He didn't do it. The guy, he didn't do it.
Okay.
At that end, I was showing you. I'm trying to think of the word for it. All of the water runs to that spot of the land.
Right.
Like I'm talking about from that whole section, because it's kind of like a cul-de-sac. So we at the end. It was
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the cul-de-sac, right? So
Mm-hmm.
all of the water ran there, and I think didn't I send you a video of it, of like how much water it
Mm-hmm.
was holding. So
Yeah.
they were saying that they would have to pour so much on top of it, but they wouldn't think it was a good idea. So I
Mm.
don't know with that one yet.
How many acres was that?
It was 15, and it was water. So in the front part I showed you, pond like, we went to the
Mm-hmm.
back, it was even heavier water.
Yeah.
And it ain't had rain for maybe 3 weeks, and it was still just sitting.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
I'm glad y'all dodged that one because
Yeah, yeah, we did, cause I was finna pull the trigger.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was finna pull the
I, w-
trigger.
I, I would say I would say to be honest, um, when you look at land, I talk about this in the class too when we go over topography. And topography is essentially like the layout of the land, the texture of the land. If it's like, does it have a slope? Is it flat? You know what I'm saying? Is it hilly or whatever? My personal opinion, considering the times that we in, I would want to be elevated. I would want to be like sitting at the top or something.
On the mountain.
Because think about it. Think about it. These floods that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Feel me? And that's another thing too. In the past, if this was some years ago, I would be like, man, I would love to be by like water, a lot of water. Now, I'm like, nah, I don't want to be by a bunch of water. Even if I am, though, I want to be elevated.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And see, the
yeah,
lake was right beside that. Yeah, it was a whole lake right beside it, bro.
y'all would have been toast.
Yeah. Facts.
Like if something like what happened in Texas happened there. So yeah.
Yeah. And I noticed that in Texas, man. It's yeah, man, it's wild what's going on down there.
Yep.
Really felt real sad for those people, bro. Just prayers up for the ones, and I pray that they can find their loved ones, or because they're seeing a lot of people missing and stuff like that. But,
Hmm.
yeah, man.
It's funny too because the more you look into it, and not to stay on this for too long, the more you look into it, that location that got flooded was actually a location where like the elites of Texas, the politicians, a lot of rich folk would send their children. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
During the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
So I did see some people, our people, make comments like, you notice how it's all Caucasians, you know how it's all da 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 da. And it's, they talk about judgment and stuff like that, but I don't know. I honestly don't even know. I look at it like this, bro. Like the people who got this technology, who's controlling all this stuff, they don't care what your ethnicity is. Like they don't really care for real. They at war with everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I hate it. I
Yeah.
hate it because you talking to little children, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and I was telling my wife was like, see, that's why we need to learn how to swim.
Man.
I'm like, did you see what that flood did to that house?
Yeah.
What you think you come on?
Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to.
Nah.
Nah, you ain't gonna be able to, bro. Yeah. That's why it's like you just have to, like he said, control what you can control. And really it's a great thing we in the areas that we in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of people ain't even affected by what's going on right now,
Yeah.
And yeah, we can't take that for granted.
Yeah, that's how it is. I feel like, man, it's really it's location based. It's like, you know what they say, wrong place, wrong time, right place, right time, whatever. Right place, wrong time, wrong place, right time, whatever. Um, yeah, man, it's crazy. When I hear about these things that's going on, because it ain't just Texas, bro.
Yeah.
I think I heard something going on in France, China. I saw some today. Maybe you sent this. I don't know who sent it to me. With China, the people in China like dropping dead because like it's 130 some degrees,
No, I ain't see
and they
that.
just
I
from
sent
heat
you I
exhaustion.
sent you the suns, the seven
Yeah,
suns in
yeah,
China. Yeah, which is
yeah.
another, the seven suns. They got seven.
What I'm saying, bro,
Oh, why the
it's
number seven though?
right. Definitely something to it.
Yeah,
I We in them times though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I've been in Revelation. This is my first time actually reading though, like actually
Mm,
reading it and sitting down, meditating on it, and
mm-hmm.
and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But man,
That's
when it
that's the
comes to
reason
that
why.
though, it's just like I'm still focusing on what God got me here to do. You know what I'm saying? Still focusing on my
Mm,
purpose. So,
right.
cause I got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all got to. I
Yeah.
mean, and that's why I don't want people to be so caught up and so distracted in what's going on because I feel like that's what they want. They want us to be caught up in that and to be so overwhelmed with all these different things, you know what I'm saying? And that's their way of being tactical with spreading fear and all of that. So I just feel like we gotta stay focused, bro. Like we got families, we got loved ones, you feel me, that we gotta look out for. And as men, we protectors, we providers. So we gotta do what we gotta do in order for them babies to be good, and so like you said, we gotta stay locked in, man, stay focused. It's easy to fall off track or get distracted.
Yeah. Cause it's like a frequency thing when everybody get in that uproar and everybody
Mm-hmm.
so scared, especially as a whole collective of people. Everybody
Yep.
get like that. It's like it just spreads so fast. We're like a disease.
Yeah. Yep. S- Stop.
since you said something about it, men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Today, I just both married, and in marriage, I'm learning that we have to compromise, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh,
A lot of compromising.
yeah, a lot of it. So, okay, I'm gonna go your way. I saw a video that I think you shared it on your page, and your wife was fit to do a song. She was about to do like this recording, right? And you just
Mm-hmm.
went in and just embraced her, with love. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Like you just
Oh,
yeah, like you just knew something was off. Um, in that moment right there, what hit you to just like go in
uh,
there?
um, I mean, well, I knew that she was that whole day. If I'm being transparent with you, we because we had kind of got into it a little bit
I got
um earlier that day, and I think that like the energy was just thrown off, and so she was just worrying about a lot of stuff, and you know, mine just wasn't in the right space. So that whole day, like I knew that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type person, bro, like I don't like going to bed mad.
you.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
You feel me? So as her partner, I didn't know what she was doing upstairs, but it was late. It was probably like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
late. And so she was up there. No, I was in here and I was tired. So I was like, man, let me go on and go to bed, man. So when I walked upstairs, I opened the door, and that's when you heard me on the video. I was like, man, why you still up? Right. And then after that, I was just like, I'm thinking to myself, like, let me go ahead and go over here and comfort her a little bit, you know. So just came over, man, gave her a hug, and just whispered in the ear and told her, everything gonna be all right. We good, man. Like just know I'm here for you. You feel me? Like we in this thing together, that type of thing. And that what it was.
Yeah. So how long y'all been together?
For 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
What is something you feel like you learned during those 9 years? So the first thing come to you with marriage, what you learned?
Patience.
Yeah, they're good.
She taught me patience. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah, yeah. That's good.
It taught me. She taught me patience. I can give you a whole rundown of things, man. Like our first year of marriage was crazy, but we had a lot of learning to do. We had a lot of healing to do. Um, there was a lot with her as far as like trauma and me paying attention, right? Like as a husband, I'm just like, all right, boom. She's like every time we would argue, I feel like the what she saw growing up is how she was
Respond.
going about responding to the to our conversations and stuff. Like she's used to see her mom and dad fight all the time, so she thought that this is what people do when they have these conversations, these hard conversations, they fight. And I'm just like, nah, bro. So after seeing that, I talked to her and it's like, listen, we need to work on conflict resolution. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things we need to work on how to talk to each other instead of talking at each other. And you know what I'm saying? It is a lot, bro.
Yeah. So do you remember when you introduced that?
Where?
Like that conflict resolution, that was it like early on when y'all first? Oh, it took a little time.
It took time.
Yeah.
Cause I'm the type person too, bro. Like you ain't finna talk to me crazy and just have your way with me.
Yeah.
Nah, like
So you kind of like matching energy.
I wouldn't even necessarily say matching the energy. I would shut down.
Withdraw.
Yeah, I shut down and not talk, not do
Yeah.
nothing. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like I just be like, bro, I'm gonna let you have it. Like
Yeah.
if you gonna talk like that and
Yeah.
you gonna keep going, nah, bro, I ain't no. Cause I'm not argumentative. Like I'm not. I don't do good with like conflict because I know if certain buttons are pushed, bro,
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't even know. But like I say, I feel like that's where this whole journey of me like strengthening my relationship with God, I feel like that played a huge role because in all of the different arguments and stuff that we had, I always fell back on my level of, I don't even want to say training, but
Yeah. That's what
I
it is.
guess, yeah, like the work that I put in
Yeah. Yeah.
on
That's what it
myself.
is. Yeah.
So that's what helped me in all of these situations. Cause like I talk about this all the time with meditation. Meditation helped me be more proactive and instead of like reacting to a situation. You know what I'm saying? So like it helped me slow down and process things that way. Like I'm like, okay, I see she not in the right space. Like she's speaking from a place of hurt. You feel me? Like so take it easy, like be gentle with her and stuff like that. So that's what I had to do, bro. And it was hard for me at first. But like I say, everything came with age too. Cause we got married when I was 26 or 27, something like that. Cause I'm still kind of young, you know, immature with certain things. But yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like with time and maturity, things got better.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm picking up. I'm picking it up.
You
Cause
know.
that like yeah, like in that stage, like intro finding a way to introduce it. You know what I'm saying? That what I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Like not trying to go too deep, too hard, say the wrong thing, because you don't want
Yeah.
rebellion to come up.
Mm-hmm.
So it like like they always tell me correct with love. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at with it now. Like I'm trying to figure out how to get in there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like what does that look like?
Yeah.
You know? Because for me, I've never, and I don't mean to keep speaking on this, but I'm just being 100. I never been the affectionate type.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like my mama was never affectionate with us. Like, but I seen other families where like the mother embraces the children with nothing but love, always hugging them, touching them. So that was another thing I had to learn because my wife likes affection. That's one of her love
Yeah.
languages. So like I say, bro, it's I'm telling you, this marriage thing crazy, but like it's a job for
Yeah.
real.
It
Like,
is. It is.
and when y'all can finally figure it out, get on one accord, it's beautiful, but
Yeah.
it do be ugly sometimes
Oh
though.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm talking about real ugly.
For real.
Real ugly, but yeah, bro. That's why I'm like, I'm still enjoying it. Gotta enjoy it though. I'm enjoying it. Trying to like I said, squeeze my way through there.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause it like I had to get to the point where like, bro, you did not change overnight, bro. You feel me? Like, come on, man.
Mhm.
It's a process. Grace, man. Yeah.
got to give each other that grace. You
Yeah.
got to give each other room to grow, and you have to start operating as a team.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I feel like the main thing that be getting in our way, male or female, it be pride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's real.
Yep.
Yeah, that pride definitely do it. Gotta swallow that pride, like they say. Get that more out the way.
And women, they're more emotional,
Yeah.
very emotional.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I used to do, what I used to do is whenever a female was being emotional, I would always be like, see, that's your problem. That's y'all problem. Y'all too damn, you know what I'm saying? Y'all allow y'all emotions to like rule and overtake y'all in the moments. You feel me? And all y'all see is red. Like y'all don't think logically. But I kind of stopped doing that, and I'm just like, all right, whatever you feeling, feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like feel it. Like, but I want to understand what you feeling and why you feeling it. Like that way we can work through it or whatever. So I don't know, bro. I just feel like you gotta learn the person and just you know help them in the areas they need help in.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to. Yeah, that's good. Look, yeah, I do want to talk. I gotta talk about this. Music, bro.
Mhm.
Uh
Yep.
album just dropped, Journey 7, which you said is
Mm-hmm.
the last of the journey, so it's completion 7, right? Um
Or revelation.
Revelation.
Mm-hmm.
You can so Journey 7. How you feel like the album doing right now?
Um, I feel like it's doing straight, man.
You don't even pay
It's
attention to
different.
it.
Nah, I do, but I don't. Um, because the thing about me, bro, is that like I think I told you this, but when I put something out, I be ready to move on to the next thing. And as an artist, I feel like that's something that I need to work on. Is just sitting with it and taking my time with it. Like I still there's still songs that I want to do little videos and stuff too, and I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
But after putting it out, I kind of just like, man, I got it out now, and my mind instantly went to, all right, let me get back on my prepping. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, I've been listening to beats, bro. I I'm mixing my wife album now, so I'm busy, but
Yeah.
it's just the music's straight though. I feel like it's good, but it's not doing as well as Journey 6, 5, 4. It's I don't know. I just think we live in a different time, man. I don't know if it's me. I don't know what it is, bro.
Yeah.
But like if we talking numbers,
Yeah.
definitely not getting the same amount of numbers that my other albums got, and so I do see a decline in that, but it is what it is. I
Yeah.
mean,
Like you were
mhm.
saying though, I think it's too the 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 content part. You know what I'm saying? The being creative with how we gonna put the songs out. You know what I'm saying? In a different way. I think that they got a lot to do with it. Cause it hit now. My go to though, Fruits of the Spirit. That my go to. My go
Yeah,
to
it's one of
Fruits
my
of
favorite.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Lost Message at 12, really my go to. Then Fruits of the Spirit.
see. Wonder if they have a way for me to see. Okay, so I mean, yeah, because you got your regular page, but then you got the topic page on YouTube.
Uh,
Yeah, like when you upload your songs on DistroKid or the
mhm.
other one, then they create a page
Yeah,
for
they
you.
create.
And yeah, but yeah, I mean, shoot, I ain't even got 1,000 views on none of the songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean it's straight though, but
yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Because what I'm learning about it too, like with how many people we got in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even with your older songs, it's still somebody that ain't heard it yet. It's gonna be new to them once they find out who you are. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what get me out of like, all this old music I got, it's time to redo it. And well, some of them I'm gonna leave, and I might not even drop, but some like the one I had sent you that time, I'm gonna change some of the words and I'm gonna drop. But it's just I think too, bro, being creative with them videos, man. I don't want to be the artist that use AI and his stuff. But it's like, I don't know, is that the route it going?
It is. All the money, and we talking about that. All the money is online, man. All of it, for real.
Yeah.
These streamers, I was talking to one of my me and my wife went to, she had like a little family function thing, so we went downtown yesterday, and her cousin, he's into like e-commerce and
Okay.
all that type stuff. So he 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 be dealing with a lot of money and stuff. So like he one of them type folk, man. Like wherever he can make money, he gonna try to get in it. So we was at the table and he was talking to me. He said, "Bruh," he said, "Man, I'm about to start streaming." I'm like, "What you mean?" He was like, "I'm finna get like a
Yeah.
Twitch account,
Yeah.
and then just start recording everything I do."
Yeah.
He was like, "Don't you know like the average person on Twitch gets about how much?"
Like 4K,
He
ain't
said they yeah, he said they at least make anywhere from 4 to 10K a month.
and you can be a low. You ain't even gotta have that many people watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's, man, I thought about it. I've been like I'm still thinking about it, but it like I ain't really trying to do it just for the money. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, doing that is like I feel like I like to be private.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
That's
know.
why I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's like I don't know who connected to the servers, who
Yeah.
watching everything. Man, yeah, that's why. Well, I was skeptical about buying the metal glass because I want to get some.
The meta glasses are those the ones that got the camera on them.
Yup,
I seen some videos of somebody going around pranking. You ever seen him when they pull his phone out and he be playing that sound
the Apple
and
sound.
like yeah, well I
Yeah,
think the Cash App
yeah, yeah,
sound,
yeah,
some
yeah. That one.
sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they be wearing them glasses in there.
yeah.
But I'm
The
wondering
guy
how
that
they take the footage.
the guy that shoot my videos, right? He got them. So when we was shooting, he had them on. It's a button
Mm-hmm.
like right here, like on the lens, but it looks like the actual uh the actual frame, but you can't tell
Mm.
it's a button. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he just hit it and it's on, and you connect it to your phone, and
That
it be
crazy.
recording, bro. And you can get them, and you can get them. If you need prescription in them, you can get prescription, and they can be your regular glasses. Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's crazy because I went and did an eye exam and I asked the doctor about it. He like, yeah, man, a lot of people get them. I'm like, man, that's crazy. But it just made me think about the movie Ready Player One.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
It's like this where we at with it, man.
Nah, it is. It, like I say, man, everything we done seen over the years in these movies, all of it was true.
Yeah,
Was always true.
yeah, it is.
And like I said in the song Visions, I said that I said something about these movies and they was programming us for the future or some I said, but man,
Yep.
too. I think they turned, you know what a large hadron collider is?
Who?
The large hadron collider, CERN.
Okay, yeah, CERN, yeah.
So I think they turned that machine. Whenever they turned that machine on, bro,
Yeah, I
that's when
remember that.
things started to get
I
crazy.
remember that. You remember they said it was
Yeah.
like they was opening them portal to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they were what they said they were looking for some dark matter or some they were
Dark,
saying.
yeah, dark matter.
Yeah, and yeah, I remember that. And you're right. Kind of like a shift went on
Yeah.
when they
You
did it.
notice time to sped up
Yeah, like the days are
everything.
going faster.
Yep. We already about to be in August.
But yeah, for real. I'm trying to see.
Hold on. Let's see what it is. Yeah.
Man, it was something I fit to read that I had saw in Revelation. I don't think it was the seven lamps of fire. Ah man, I don't know which one it was, bro. Cause you had just said something that made me think about it, but I can't find it.
7 lamps of fire.
Um, that was when John. I think that was when he started having a vision. He was talking about the seven lamps of fire in heaven burning. You know,
Mm.
the seven spirits of God. See, I'm just reading my notes, and I was like, it shows his omnipresence and how he can operate multiple people at one time. I don't see it. Man, I forgot which one. But yeah, I'm finna show you this. So look, bro, I did when I be reading sometimes, I do like visual interpretations.
Mm-hmm.
So look at I want to see. Can you see this?
Not that good. What the deal? Oh yeah. Okay. A
What
lion is what that is, a scorpion?
what it look like? Like you say, a lion, scorpion,
A grasshopper?
locust. So
Ah.
it said, "In the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle, and on their heads were as it were crowns like gold, and their faces were as the faces of men, and they had hair as hair of women. Their teeth were teeth of lions, breastplates of iron, wings, sound of chariots of many horses running to battle, tails like unto scorpions, and their stings and their tails and their power was to hurt men for 5 months." Um, so when I was reading it, I was like, bro, let me just get like a visual of how that would look. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
Yeah.
I used the AI to see like what would AI draw up for this scripture, and that what it drew up. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Man.
But I started thinking of the beings. It was basically the beings that Revelation describing, because it started in the next verse of talking about the horses that will blow out fire. They weapons was fire out of their mouth. So I started to think of dragons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he said their tails were like serpents. So what I'm getting at is, so I did the etymology of alien, right?
Mhm.
But the etymology said that it was uh just strange or foreign. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's all alien means. It was strange or foreign. And they did go on to say that it came up as not of this earth, but that came up in 1920s, you know, like it was introduced then. But before
Right.
then, it only meant stranger or foreigner, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not from this country. That's what they said it meant. So
Hmm.
with the what they showed us as aliens, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How aliens supposed to look. In Revelation, do you think that it's describing, I guess I'll say like alien like figures or alien like beings?
Hmm. If I'm looking at it from one perspective, I would say yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because like I say, I feel like they put a lot of truth in the movies, but at the same time, we can't take everything that they put in
Literal.
the movies as literal or
Yeah.
fact, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel like what they put in the movies um is a good, I guess you could say, example of what we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but at the same time too, though, if you're looking at it from a different perspective, like if you're looking at it more metaphysically,
Okay.
um, then it could mean something totally different. You know what I'm saying? It could have like a completely different meaning, which a lot of what we read in Revelation is metaphorical. Um, Dang, boy. Look at it. Hold on. You can talk, but I'm finna get some.
Okay. So with you saying that what I was gonna go to.
What chapter? Give me that chapter again.
Let me see what chapter that was. That was chapter 9. Dang, I got all the way to chapter 9. Yeah, that was chapter 9, verse 7.
Chapter 9, verse 7.
Yeah, 7 through 10.
Now I'm finna read to look at it. Look at this. I got this book right here, right?
Elevation. Okay. The divine, what is that?
So
The divine.
divine power of the human body.
Okay. Okay.
It says this is a study of the book of Revelation, right? So you said chapter 9, verse 7 and 8. So check this. It says the fact that the locusts are shaped like horses means that the divine substance is in and makes up man's bodily sheaths or somatic divisions, aka horses. They are charged, ready for battle. Divine substance is said to have crowns like gold, illustrating the solar, golden nature of its identity. The following line describes it as having the faces or present of men, and men esoterically just means thoughts. It says, in other words, the felt experience of this process proceeds from the mind. Verse 8 portrays divine substance as having hair or power like women, which equals emotions. Um, Thoughts and emotions are what manifests into reality like hair that grows. So, it gives you a different way of looking at
Yeah,
it,
yeah, I
but
got you. The allegorical part. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. See, that's good. And I was telling my
And that
what you about to say?
no, and I was just gonna say, and that's not to say that like the literal ain't, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh
There's
yeah, I
no
got you.
literal
I
yeah,
got you.
but
Cause I was telling my cousin about. I told her to watch one of your presentations one day, and told her the way how you um you know got revelation on scriptures and how you break them down in the metaphysical way and the scientific way, connecting it to
mm-hmm,
the human body, and it's like um the ones with lack of understanding will judge it, you know what I'm saying? Because they got that lack of understanding
mm-hmm.
and they don't have an open mind to even try to look at it from that perspective. You feel me? So
Yup.
yeah, that's why I told her to check it out. I told her she'll find it interesting though. Because that's how I'm doing it now. Like I try to look at it with in the metaphysical and like how I told you I just did it in with the visual interpretations.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sit in whatever downloads I get, I just get to writing about it. But man, it really helps when you start to look at it a different way though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really do.
Yeah. That's why I say it's best, man, if you keep an open mind
Hmm.
and you listen or like because if you have more ways to look at it, then it's different ways you can go about it. Um, that's why I always say like I'm glad that I got to that point in my life where I just started to listen to everybody, and once I started to see like okay, we yes we are all one and the same, but we are different too. You know, we are unique in our own ways. So like I always be saying, like you may see something, we could be looking at the same thing,
Yep,
but we can interpret it different. And
yep,
that could be based on our experiences in life,
yep,
our level of awareness, consciousness, just where we are in our life. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that factors into that. So if more people understood that, bro,
yep.
we
We
wouldn't
would
have
then
so much.
yeah, I feel say we would then know how to move as a collective.
Yeah.
Because it's like you get to that point where we can agree to disagree. You feel me? But that, like you
Mm-hmm.
always said, that don't mean I don't like you. You know,
Yeah.
just because we don't agree on the same thing. We do have different
Yeah.
perspectives. That's all of us.
Right.
Yeah, I think
But I
it.
think with like you said, the disagreements, people will disagree and feel some type of way about you, you know, wouldn't like because of the disagreement, because of the different perspectives, they don't want to deal with you or whatever. They feel like, oh yeah, he we not aligning, so
Yeah,
I don't want to fool with him. But I've always tried to be an advocate of it's okay to agree to disagree. That shouldn't allow you shouldn't allow that to mess up brotherhood,
yeah. There you go.
sisterhood.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like
yeah,
everybody, you know, just respect where everybody is. Meet them
yep,
where they at.
yep.
You know.
Got to. That's how you grow, and that's why, like, with the line, you know what I told you I was doing with brothers keepers with the
Mm-hmm.
men that's getting on and talking. Like it's been good just to hear men get on and they know they got a safe space, but you leaving with something practical that you can actually try when the next situation comes up. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
that's why I was like, I invited everybody, like I got a cousin, he Muslim. And I told him,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Come on, just because
Yep.
you are Muslim don't mean like I'm fit to like judge you or you know what I'm saying? We talk already anyway, you feel me?
Right.
So yeah, bro. That's how we gonna have to
But that's
be.
good though. That's good.
Yeah,
That's how iron sharpen iron. That's
yeah,
how y'all build and grow and strengthen, what y'all have, man. And I was thinking about doing a podcast and I had told somebody, I was like, if I did one, I don't want everybody on the panel to see things the same way I see it. I want somebody who opposes what
yeah, I got
my
you.
perspective,
Yeah,
because I feel like it's gonna make it more like dynamic, like more exciting. Like, okay, oh, okay, boom.